Hello and namaste, and welcome to our first lesson, our first official lesson, learning about how to start with an invocation, which I'm sure you probably already know. You've probably heard Om Gam Ganapataye many times before, but if this is the first time, you can read what it means in the description. And the oils that I'm going to use today, I'm going to show you frankincense. So we're going to use doTERRA's frankincense, and this is the pure oil. And in the 10 milliliter rollers, you'll see where it says touch. This is perfectly diluted with fractionated coconut oil, so you can put it on the same areas of your skin every single day without worrying about developing a sensitivity to it. So I always like to start with the frankincense touch roller to just anoint my third eye center. So I invite you to do that maybe 3 times in a clockwise motion, and then just use the ring finger to massage that around a circular motion and move that oil all through the brow as we stimulate the third eye. And you can even move that up into the crown chakra as well, Sahasrara. And frankincense has the ability to open our intuition, removing the veil, creating mental clarity and a deeper connection to our spiritual practice. We're just going to begin by chanting Om Gam Ganapataye 11 times. So you can either sit comfortably in a chair or on the floor, resting the palms down. We'll direct healing energy into your body, or turning them up sends that healing energy out into the world. So it's your choice. As you ground down, breathe in frankincense and all of its healing benefits. Relaxing, calming. It's great for skin and softens the wrinkles, dark spots or scars. Tones the skin, tightens the skin. Frankincense is astringent. Made from the resin or collected from the resin of the frankincense trees in Somalia, Africa. And just take this time not only to ground into yourself, but to relax your breath, making that connection with Source Creator. And we'll begin with our 11 chants to remove our obstacles so that we can be abundant, be clear, and absorb the learning with ease and grace. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Okay, Oh, we have a little visitor. This is meet my cat, Bunny. Now, let's move into the Ayur Mantra. And I'm going to invite you to take your frankincense oil and add a drop or two to your hands. And frankincense oil comes out pretty fast. So I like to hold the bottle really close to my palm and just kind of dab it on there. And you're going to rub your hands together, sitting up nice and tall. Take some slow, deep breaths. When you breathe frankincense in for at least 10 deep breaths, it reduces the inflammation in the mind. So, when you have that brain fog and you can't remember things, just breathe in frankincense, or it's a great one to diffuse while you work. So amazing. Just connect with the essence of this resin oil, one of the holiest oils most referred to in the Bible. They found a terracotta pot full of frankincense oil in one of the Egyptian pyramids and dated it 3,000 years old, and it's still viable today. So it's an incredible healing oil. Okay, then we are going to put the essential oil on the soles of our feet. So we're going to add a couple more drops, or if your hands still have the oil on there, you can just begin to massage the soles of your feet. Now, frankincense is especially great for the brain. So you want to make sure that you are especially coating the big toes, which have the reflexology point for your brain and your lungs there. So we're stimulating brain and lungs. Or maybe it's the heart that's there. Now I'm going to have to check. I'm second guessing myself. Okay. Then we're going to sit nice and tall, ground down, however you feel most comfortable. And I'm going to run through the Ayur Mantra with Nasya, which is the mudras, okay? So we begin with our hands in prayer. Anjali Mudra. And we chant the first verse, which sounds like this. Om Ayur Dhehi. And you can look at I'm just going to chant through and you can read the translation on your own. Then we move into the next movement. So we begin to open our hands and begin to extend them up as we chant the next verse. Om Pranam Dhehi. So the arms form a nice big V, like a vessel, funneling that prana inward. As we chant the next verse, Om Apanam Dhehi. We bring our fingertips to the earth. The next verse, Om Vyaham Dhehi. So we take the right hand from the earth, and as we chant that verse, we cyclone or circulate the hand and bring it to rest over the crown chakra at the 8th chakra. We're just hovering above the 7th. The 8th is more about a foot above the head. Okay. Om Vyaham Dhehi. Then we take the fingertips to the thumbs, connecting them all, and we close our eyes, and you can either hover your fingertips over your eyelids, or you can actually touch your eyelids. But remember, when we use essential oils, we don't want to touch the eyes, so I like to hover them. Om Caksur Dhehi. We keep the same mudra for the next few verses, and we bring that same mudra to our ears, and we chant Om Srotram Dhehi. I'll say that one more time. Om Srotram Dhehi. It's kind of a tongue twister there. Then we bring that same mudra to the temples. Om Mano Dehi. Same temple to the mouth. Om Vacham Dehi. If you're a woman or identify as a female, you're going to place the left hand upon the heart, and the left hand, remember, is feminine and the right side is masculine. So if you identify as a female, we place the left hand on the heart center first and we gently cover it with the left. And if you are male or identify as a male, you bring the right palm on your heart center first and then gently cover it in a loving embrace with the divine feminine. Okay, so Om Apanam Dhehi. Om Apanam Dhehi. So we'll just say that once, but I was just repeating it. And then we bring the palms to the floor as we say the next verse. Om Pratishtham Dehi. And in Sanskrit, you really want to focus on proper pronunciation. So pratish tum. So that tum is pronounced by drawing the belly in forcefully. And it almost forces the air, the tum, out. So it comes from deep within. Pratishtham Dehi. Okay, so palms to the floor. Then we bring the palms together and we point the fingertips in toward the sternum bone. Om Mama Dehi. Keeping the same mudra as we return to the starting point to chant the last verse. Om Mai Dehi. So let's run through this together a few times. Om Ayur Dhehi. Om Pranam Dhehi. Om Pratishtham Dehi. No, I messed that up. Okay, we're going to repeat this a few times and we'll go through it just so that you can get the feel of it and begin to practice the movements of the hands with the verses as we chant them. Okay, so don't worry about not getting it right at first. Practice takes time, and perfection is already within you. You already know it. Okay, we're going to take 3. So let us chant the AyurMantra together with the movements of the hands known as Nasya together. And we'll go through this 3 times. Om Ayur Dhehi. Om Pranam Dhehi. Om Apanam Dhehi. Om Vyaham Dhehi. Om Caksur Dhehi. Om Srotram Dhehi Om Mano Dehi. Om Vacham Dehi. Om Atmanam Dehi. Om Pratishtham Dehi. Om Mama Dehi. Om Mai Dehi. Om Ayur Dehi. Om Pranam Dhehi. Om Apanam Dhehi. Om Vyaham Dhehi. Om Caksur Dhehi. Om Srotram Dhehi. Om Mano Dehi. Om Vacham Dehi. Om Atmanam Dehi. Om Pratishtham Dehi. Om Mama Dehi. Om Mai Dehi. Om Ayur Dehi. Om Pranam Dehi. Om Apanam Dhehi. Om Vyaham Dhehi. Om Caksur Dhehi. Om Srotram Dhehi. Om Mano Dehi. Om Vacham Dehi. Om Atmanam Dehi. Om Pratishtham Dehi. Om Mama Dehi. Om Mai Dehi. How did that feel for you? Now, I just want to say a couple of things about the oils and this practice, since this is a healing practice for wellness and health. We're asking Source Creator that we may have health and nourishment in all these different aspects of our being, from the physical to the subtle. Now, usually when we have health issues, they're mostly manifesting themselves within the physical body, correct? So, when you're working with clients or yourself, I want to empower you to learn about doTERRA's different oils and learning the healing benefits, what they can be used for. So let's use a couple different common health issues that people experience. Digestive issues. So if someone is experiencing digestive issues, you could choose oils that support and alleviate digestive issues, right? Like Digest Zen, peppermint oil, ginger, fennel, cardamom, lemon. The last two are lesser used, but are also are less commonly used, but are in Digest Zen blend. So what you could do is you could put the oil, a few drops in your hand, and then just begin to massage in a clockwise circle. So the video is mirroring me and it may not look clockwise, but it is. So you want to move in a clockwise motion and just begin to massage the whole abdominal region, the stomach, the intestines, and maybe even the back body. So that could be an oil that you use to support digestion. If someone is dealing with pain, you could use Deep Blue Blend, Aroma Touch Blend, Copaiba. And there's many different oils. Those are just some of the ones that are most beneficial and have the best effect for most people. And you could just have people apply that oil to whatever area of the body that may be affected, the knees, the low back, any kind of, pain in the joints. If they're dealing with chronic pain internally, then I would have them take the Deep Blue polyphenol capsules internally, and then they can choose an oil that would support them with their meditation. So you can also use the products internally to alleviate systemic issues. And digestive issues could be systemic as well. And Digest Zen oil can also be taken internally. You could add a drop or two. I like to add it to a little shot glass of water so I don't have to drink a large amount of it because I don't love the taste. It's not one of my favorites. But I just wanted to talk about that, how you can change up the oils to really deal with people's issues that they're dealing with right then and there. Also, when we meditate, you may have noticed that I have a hood on, and or you can use a pashmina or a wrap around your head. And a lot of times when we meditate, especially in India, I used to live in India, and in the temples, women would cover their head with a sarong or a wrap or a pashmina, and or with parts of their sari. So you want to just, if you want to, you don't have to. I invite you to try meditating with a head covering and just really protecting the seventh chakra and your energy and kind of coming into that energetic enclosure, right? It's like setting a protective veil or curtain around yourself. When you use citrus oils, and I'll definitely be repeating this throughout the course, if you use them topically on the skin, whether neat or diluted, with citrus oil straight or in a blend, you want to always make sure it's diluted with a carrier oil. And that way the skin is not so photosensitive, but you want to stay out of the direct sunlight for up to 12 hours, okay? So even with dilution, those citrus oils can be photosensitive. So you want to really protect yourself and not go in direct sunlight or in a tanning bed. But you can be in the shade, okay? Just so you know. And I think that's it. If you have any questions about our chants today or this lesson, please comment and I will be back to you. Namaste.